everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a haul. I've got a couple of bits from a few different places, so I thought we'd do a collective haul because there's not really enough from any one place to do a separate video. So this is going to be stuff from Missguided, River Island and Whistles, and yeah, it's a mixture of clothing and fashion and one beauty thing. So yeah, I'll get started. So I'll start with the Missguided stuff, as that's what arrived first. And the first thing is a massive jumper dress. So it has a polo neck and then it's very long, very fluffy, and this is a dress, so it's quite oversized in the middle and it comes down to sort of mid-thigh. I bought this to wear with sort of knee-length boots and things. I got it in a size 14 and the colour is off-white. It's like a creamy colour. It's very soft. It feels really warm when you try it on. I really like this. I think it was about £25, but everything that I mentioned that I can find online that's still available will be linked down below, so if you want to go and check that out, the link will be in the description box. And yeah, so I really like that. I've been looking for a sort of cream coloured sweater dress for quite a while now because I really wanted one for the autumn and winter season, and I finally found that one on Missguided and I really like it. It also came in a pale grey, but since I wear so much grey I decided to go for the cream, switch it up a little bit. So the next thing I have from Missguided is a jacket. Now I'm really into this kind of trend. You might have seen this already on my blog if you follow me, and it is this coat. Don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. It's like a waterfall style coat and it's like shearling. It has turned up sleeves. You can't turn these down, they're stitched. And it's all lined with this kind of like fake shearling, and the outer is a faux sort of tan coloured suede. It's really nice quality. It doesn't really look fake at all. That's just the back. It's quite plain at the back and it doesn't fasten, which is the only thing I don't really like about this jacket, because I would like the option to fasten it, but with a scarf it will be really warm anyway, so you won't need to fasten it. But yeah, I really like this. It was £45, but I did actually buy these two things when they had 25% student discount off, so I did get them a little bit cheaper. And again, I got this in a 14 and I got it in a tan. It also comes in black, but the black one has black fur lining, which I didn't like as much as the white, so I thought I would go with the tan. As with my other Missguided sort of fake suede jacket, the fake suede is really good. It's probably the best sort of fake suede I've ever felt like on the high street. And yeah, I just think Missguided jackets are really good. Next I have stuff from Whistles, and if you get Grazia magazine you will know they did a 25% off probably last week or the week before by the time this video goes up, but I took advantage of that of course, and I wanted to get a backpack for quite a while now, but I didn't really want to spend a fortune because I don't really know how much I'll use it and it's something that might go out pretty quickly. So I didn't want to spend like a fortune on a big designer one, and equally I didn't want a really cheap one because I do like my nice designer bags. So I saw a few people had got this one from Whistles. I think most YouTubers have got some form of this bag now, but I really liked it, and it's quite simple, quite minimal, and I think it will work really well with my style. And it's the mini Verity backpack, which looks like this. I got it in black of course. I was stuck between this one and another couple of mini ones, but I went for this one because I thought it seemed a bit more classic, and yeah, I just really like it. It has Whistles sort of embossed there. It's quite minimal. It has a zip all the way around. This bit has a little magnet in it, so it's quite secure. Obviously, like if I was somewhere in a big crowd I wouldn't use it as a backpack because I don't think it is that safe, but the lining is just like a fabric, and then I've put all the stuff in back in, but it has a zip inside and two pockets. It's really nicely made. It is real leather, and I do like the fact that you've got the zip and then you've also got that magnetic fastening, so it is a little bit more secure than it would be if it didn't have that. It also has a little handle, so you can carry it just with that as well. I think that looks quite nice just to carry it like that. As I said, you might not always want to use it as a backpack, especially if you're in like a big crowd or something. And it also has two backpack straps that are adjustable, and they're adjustable with sort of little buckles, and they're fully leather straps. I really don't like when straps on backpacks have part fabric. I think it makes it look a lot cheaper, so I really like that this one is not like that. And I currently have them on the second to last hole because I like my backpack to hang quite loose, and also it's big enough to wear like over a jacket, which is another thing that a lot of little backpacks I find are really short straps, but I obviously, coming up to autumn winter, I need to be able to wear it with a jacket. It was £180 I think, and then I got 20% off. No, 25% off, so it worked out quite cheap actually. It does come in a bigger version if you want one to sort of fit a laptop in or A4 paper things, but I've just got mine as a handbag, so I went for the mini one. I also think the mini one looks a bit more elegant as well if you are using it as a handbag, but that's just my personal preference. Next I have a pair of shoes, also from Whistles. Now these were in the sale and I believe they only had my size left, but they are the lace up heavy sole sneaker in black, and they should have been £140 but they were down to 40, so quite heavily reduced, and I got them in an 8 and they look like this. I haven't worn them yet, so I don't know how comfy they are, but they feel a really nice soft leather. They just have a little W sort of silver buckle thing on the back, obviously for Whistles. They're fully leather inside and out, and they have this big sort of chunky sole. I wear my Converse like all the time, and coming into autumn winter I have to put them away because I know they'll just get ruined, and I thought these would be a really nice sort of alternative to my Converse for the autumn winter. They were really difficult to get on when I tried them on. They were laced, I've relaced these actually, they were laced just like straight, and I could hardly get them undone because the leather is so stiff round here. It feels really soft inside and everything, but I do think these will take a little bit of breaking in. They have softened up a bit now I've had them on and off and relaced and things, but they were quite difficult to get unlaced and get on initially. But they seem really nice quality. Obviously I haven't worn them yet, so I don't know how comfortable they are. But yeah, they were a bit of a bargain at £40 instead of 140, although you couldn't use the discount on the sale, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I really like these, and there are two, just in case you're wondering. I got these in an 8. I'm between a size 7 and a size 8. They only have these in 8s, but I'm glad I got an 8 because they are quite small fitting, I'd say. They're not very big fitting at all. And lastly, I have stuff from River Island. Now, the first thing I have is another of the Eos Lip Balms. This one is the Vanilla Mint. I showed one of these my favourites and my last haul. It's just a lip balm. I really like these, and I was moving my other one between my bag and my dressing table a lot, so I decided to just get another one to leave in my bag and one to leave on my dressing table. So I got that. It was at £7 from River Island as well, so it was a little bit cheaper than Harvey Nichols. And the next thing I got is another pair of shoes from River Island. Now these were actually my second pair because the first pair arrived and they were faulty. Again, I bought these when they were doing the 20% student discount, but the first pair I bought were faulty. They had a little rip in the seam, so I had to send them back, and I had to reorder another pair. River Island don't do exchanges unless it's in store, and these boots I bought in the wide leg version, which they don't sell in store, so I had to reorder them, pay for them again, and I'm still waiting for a refund. So the service isn't that great at River Island. Personally, I'd rather buy them off ASOS or in the store, but they didn't sell these in the store, so I didn't have much choice. But I did get 20% student discount off, so I'm quite pleased. And they are these boots. I'm sure you've seen these before. They are the over-the-knee sort of faux suede stretch boots. I'll just show you the bottom there, you can see. They have a massive platform. And yeah, they have really good grips on as well, which I thought was really good for the winter. Obviously I wouldn't wear these if it's really snowy or anything, but if you're going out somewhere and you know it's a little bit slippy, you have got a grip on the bottom of these, which I think is really useful. They're like a soft fake suede. They don't look very fake, they look kind of like a real suede, but they are kind of a little bit stretchy. They aren't massively stretchy, but they are a little bit stretchy. I got the wide leg version, as I said, because my legs are like tree trunks, which I say all the time, but they are. I really hate my legs, but anyway, these actually make my legs look a lot nicer, a lot slimmer, because I think because they're so long, like they draw the eye down. But they have a zip on the inside, which is where the other one was faulty. It was somewhere around here. It was torn at the seam. But they have a zip. They are quite fiddly to get on because you have to kind of like bunch this bit down and then put your foot in and then zip them up and then pull them up. But they are a bit fiddly, but once they're on, they're really nice. I've only worn them around the house to try them on. They seem quite comfortable, but I've not worn them out yet, so I don't know. The actual shoe itself is all padded in the bottom, which is a really nice feature, and it has like a stiffener in like just above the ankle so that the boot keeps its shape, so you've got that kind of support and it's not too floppy. So yeah, I really like these. They should be £70, but as I said, I got them with student discount, so they were 56, which is a lot cheaper They also do them in a grey, which is quite nice, but I thought we'd get the black. But yeah, I'm really pleased with those. So if you have sort of wide calves or struggle with boots, try the wide leg version on River Island. They have them in a few different styles as well, which is really good. So yeah, that's everything for my haul. I really hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. Do let me know any videos you'd like to see, and if you'd like to see any of these pieces on, then check out my blog because they will all be featured on there at some point. Some of them have already been on there. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!